Hi, my lovely people. I'm Faith Williams, an affiliate of Vida Divina, an all-natural organic marketing company aiming for better health, strong immune system, better sleep, more stamina, more energy. Visit the website Healthy Faith JA, HEALTHYFAITHJA at vidadivina.com or direct message me at 876-334-2674. For better health, go the Vida way.
Lady Grace. Recently I met a lady called Grace. She speaks knowledge and wisdom to her young and illustrates honor over her household. The fear of the Lord is hidden in her heart, for God strengthens her. Rivalry is poison to her pot. Instead of partaking it, she nourishes her children with the fruits of the Spirit. Grace performs much faithfulness as instruction lives on her tongue. She pays close attention to the business of her house and does not commune with the deception of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband loves her, praises her, and clothes her with the ornaments of completeness. Because of Grace, he is respected among a lot. Many women do noble things, but Grace surpasses them all. This daughter of Zion demonstrates such great kindness, she values servanthood. There are 4 enmities that are far from Grace's table. These are her old neighbor bitterness. Bitterness was quite destructive. She even tried to ruin Grace's children. Then one day Grace moved from that neighborhood and she has never gone back. She does not dwell on the past or drains in sorrow from her mistakes. And even when torn out of her book, instead of clothing up her days with them, she practices the tool of meditation and supplication. The second foe is anger. Anger was very controlling. No matter how she tried to make her own choices, that opposition always have a way getting around her. Until one day, Grace got a bright idea. If I become real passive to aggression, anger will eventually go away, she thought. Her words danced in moderation as her thoughts became clear. Now, Grace's lips are filling with the truth and purity. She no longer says things that she regrets. She thinks before she speaks and ponders before she acts. In the sole of Grace's sandals, there is a labeled mark, peace and unity. Oh, how she loves this footwear. Everywhere she goes, she sports it. She swaps impulsiveness at the factory for a thread and a needle, and sometimes would pay a visit to the mill for a fresh wardrobe of praise. Nowadays, Grace wears a smile that boosts anyone up that passes her way. Then you have unforgiveness. She remembers the days when her father used to say, "Gracie, let God take care of your enemies while you try to take care of your heart." And when Grace would ask him what that means, he would only say, "Just keep it healthy." It was confusing then, but now she gets it. She has a bunch of admirers who cannot seem to stay away. Out of her heart flows a limited issue, as her belly is usually packed with living water and powered with the Holy Spirit. Grace whispers love in the morning and love in the evening. Then late at night, she covers it over her children with a warm blanket and a kiss. Each day she walks in a park of gratitude and stretches on the plank of hopefulness. Modern men stand silently in awe because of the rare treasure that they see in Lady Grace. Lastly, pride, proudness, and selfishness. I have to say, she struggled to defend this triplet. "Less of me, Father, and more of thee," she would whisper at her bedside. Make me a servant of your kingdom, for as your handmaid I desire to become a part of the fold. On and on, Grace would proceed. I really can't do it by myself. Please lend me your mercy, Father. Let Grace mature. Then suddenly, Grace knows not how to scorn the poor. Better yet, they start to dine around her table. She would prepare their favorite dish and wash their worn-out feet with her hair. Early she would rise with wisdom in her eyes to heal the sick and comfort the lonely. When they see her, they would run to meet that hope and wrap their weary arms around Grace's garment. Over and over the secret would leak into the streets the minute a stranger would walk in. Then shortly after, a testimony would echo. I have met a virtuous woman and she invited me for tea within the comfort of her family. Finally, Grace has pressed past her image, her mask, her thorns, and mingled with even the unknown. Each night when her duty is done and all the kids are fast asleep, she would sit at the bedside and she would write. This one specific night, after she said her last words to the Lord, a thought came to her. She took up her journal and then she wrote, My sisters, we are daughters who were called by grace. We are born to carry the burdens of the earth, but the truth is we are no longer the burden bearer. For our faithful husbandman, the King of Kings, chose to bear them for us. Numerously, he fights on our behalf and stands in the gap. He offers up our petition no matter how unladylike they may seem. Then he would lead us with a diligent and faithful heart. Can you remember at least one night when he dried your tears? I can. In his eyes, we are not just brides of honor and daughters of virtue, but we are hands down the apple of his eye. So henceforth, let no man trouble us. My beloved sisters, let us be zealous to honor our husband. Let our lifestyle worship our King. Love, laugh, serve, dance, and live heartily. Feed the soul and feed it with good food. Let peace be our shoe and righteousness our apparel. For we will wear a crown. Moreover, for the good name of our Father, Lord, and our friend, let us model grace.
Hey, what's up, family? How you living? This is Sarah V, and you're listening to the Lady Tracey Show.
I'll be here worshiping all of the days of my life. I'll be here worshiping all of the days of my life. Everybody say, I'll praise waits for you, oh God, in Zion. Say, I'll be here. sacrifice all of the days of my life. I'll be here worshiping all of the days of my life. I'll be here worshiping. As the musician began to play this line, ask the Lord for something. Ask Him for something. No one comes here and goes back the same way. It's not possible. On us, and we radiate your love. As we worship and behold your face, the light of your countenance shines on us, and we radiate your love. As we worship and behold your face, the light of your countenance shines on us, and we radiate your love. The light of your countenance shines on us, and we radiate your love. Your goodness looks good on us. Your goodness looks good on us, and we wear your glory. And we wear your glory. Your goodness looks good on us. Your goodness looks good on us, and we wear your glory. And we wear your glory. Somebody lift your voice and say, as we worship, and behold your face, the light of your presence shines on us. As we radiate your love, as we worship and behold your face, the light and we show your glory. Everywhere I go, and I show his glory. I'm the express image of the Lord. Hey, and I show your glory. Ashabarada. And I show your glory. Everywhere I go, and I radiate your glory. Epalatalapaya. And we show your glory. Everybody, your goodness looks good on us. And we wear your glory. One more time, somebody say, your goodness looks good on me.
What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible. Nothing impossible. What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible with our God. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist yet. It can never ever exist. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist. It can never ever exist. According to your knowledge and your will for me, what you say you have done, I just need to align, no. Because you are not a man that changes your mind, oh. Those that know you will trust in you, not in horses and chariots. By the arm of flesh, no man can prevail. No man, no man, no man, no man. My confidence is you. What is hard? What is hard for you? It can never exist. Oh, you do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist. Oh, it can never ever exist. Oh, you do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? To do? It can never ever exist. Oh, those I know you will trust in you, not in horses and chariots. By the arm of flesh, no man can prevail. Ask Abraham and Sarah, and the woman with the issue of blood. Oh, nothing hard for you. Ask Mama Hannah, oh, blind Bartimaeus, make it go as the Israelites. Absolutely nothing hard for you. No man, no man, no man. My confidence is you. What is hard? What is hard for you? It can never exist. Oh, you do not lie. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, oh, you don't have the ability. You don't know how to fail. It is not in your capacity to fail. No, no. You're the wind beneath my wings. Sweet Jesus, you're my melody and harmony. Sweet Jesus, you're the eyes that I see through. Sweet Jesus, yes, I'm dancing to your tune. For as the deer pants for water, so my soul longs for you. Forever and ever, yes, this heart beats for you. As the deer pants for water, so my soul longs for you. Forever and ever, yes, this heart beats for you. Something more than gold, I've got something more than gold. Something more than gold, I've got something more than gold. If all I've got is Jesus, I've got something more than gold. I'll tell it to the world, Jesus is more than gold. More than gold, more than gold. I've got something more than gold. I'll tell it to this world, Jesus is more than gold. It's such an honor that you call me your own. Your love is unchangeable, keeps coming after me. Shepherd of my heart, I love how you love me. Treasure of my soul, I stand in awe of you. As the deep pants for water, so my soul longs for you. Forever and ever, yes, this heart beats for you. As the deep pants for water, so my soul longs for you, Jesus. Forever and ever, yes, this heart beats for you. Something more than gold, I've got something more than gold. Something more than gold, I've got something more than gold. If all I've got is Jesus, I've got something more than gold. I'll scream it to the world that Jesus is more than gold. More than gold. Oh, I've got something more than gold. Jesus, 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 Jesus.
Jesus, you are more than gold. Nothing else matters but you. Jesus, you are more than gold. Oh, I have you, I have everything. Hey, more than what money can buy, more than what the world would give, more than everything to me. Jesus, you mean so much more to me. I've got something more than gold. If all I've got is you, you're more than gold. 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 More than gold.
I've got something more than gold. My brother, my sister, Jesus is more than gold. More than riches, you are everything to me. Oh God, more than life, you're more than gold. As the deer pants for water, so my soul longs for you. Forever and ever, yes, this heart beats for you. As the deer pants for water, so my soul longs for you. My soul longs for you. This heart beats for you.
Want to learn to play music with a revolutionary musical experience? K-Don Music Academy offers online and face-to-face lessons for piano, guitar, drum set, violin, viola, cello, voice, saxophone, trumpet, flute, and music theory. Call 876-442-2721. That's 876-442-2721. Visit our Facebook page at K-Don Music Academy and follow us on Instagram at K-Don Music Academy 1. Experience the power of music. K-Don Music Academy. Register now.
Welcome back to the Lady Tracey Show, and of course to our radio interview, my people, my readers. How are you doing? Once again, we are here with the lovely lady Anna Murby. Anna Murby lives in Norwich, Connecticut. She is a wife, a mom, and also Anna is the author of The Right Way to Say Goodbye. So Anna is here to share with you a little bit about our work, and also, of course, we love to know our authors. So Anna will be sharing a little bit about who she is. But first, let us welcome Anna Murby. How are you doing, Lady Anna? How are you doing today?
I am good. Thank you, Lady Tracey, for this wonderful opportunity to be on your show. I'm honored.
Thank you for the privilege. I am just excited about your work. And also, I want to say I'm the first one officially interviewing you. So I am a bit thrilled with that as well. We love our new authors. We love the feel and we love the exposure. We love the idea of getting you guys on. And I'm honored for that. So tell us about Anna Murby. Who is Anna Murby?
Well, Anna Murby is a busy lady from what she hears from her friends often. Mm-hmm. I'm married and I have 4 children. My oldest is going to be 14 in May. And I only have 1 son, but I have 3 girls. And I'm a writer. My first novel was published during the pandemic lockdowns last year. And I like to write music. It's nothing fancy. I use some apps on my phone and I make techno music, I guess, out of it. And I just make it for fun. And I also am studying Russian language, which is very difficult, but it's something I've always wanted to learn. And I go to my local church. Before the pandemic and our lockdowns, I was serving in our first impression team, which is just greeting everybody and, ushering them to their seats. So
beautiful. Thank you.
That's me.
Awesome. Just so young and just innocent. I want to say innocent. Thank you so much for sharing, Anna. You mentioned that you are a music composer, and I have heard your work, and I believe you are you're a great piece of heart. And you hide it a little under the cover, but people, let me say, our work is beautiful. We will be hearing a little bit about it after this, because she does such a beautiful job putting music together. And that's just another way to say Anna is a piece of art. And Anna, I am also excited about your journey. As not just as an author, but as a Christian. But before we should go any further, do you want to tell us a little bit about why you choose writing?
Yeah. So I was a very shy teenager. And when I was 17, I didn't really have that many friends. So I was home a lot by myself or with my parents. And I used to watch a lot of movies. Like, I loved movies and was so creative in my mind that I was like, I want to make things, but I didn't really know how. So I just started writing different stories or whatever in my notebooks before I actually got a computer. And I would just write little things, and it made me happy. It made me feel comfortable, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I just kept writing since then.
Beautiful. That is awesome. That's really the testimony I've often heard about writers, that they just put the books and pen together and and just express their emotions. I'm an author too, and believe me, it's one of the most excited thing, especially now with the lockdown. Girl, it's just one of the best place to be. It's like you're in your own world that no one can reach you. And
Exactly.
I keep doing a good job. All right, so before we should go, tell us a little bit about your inspirations. Who is your greatest inspiration in this all?
Well, overall, my greatest inspiration is definitely God, because he's gotten me through a lot in my life. I grew up in a Christian home. I like to say that I was going to church while I was in a car seat, because that's pretty much how long I've been going to church. And I became a Christian when I was 12, but I didn't really feel as connected to God as I would have liked until I was 30 and going through a divorce that I didn't want, and my spouse did. And that just really shook my world up and got me focused on God. And he was the only one that I had at that point in time. And showed me that he was the only one that I needed. And like, that's when I started writing, pretty much, was after the divorce was final. I started writing my book, and he was the reason I wrote the book. He wanted me to write the book, and I just did what he wanted me to do. And he was faithful to me, so I was faithful to him. And he's definitely my biggest inspiration for anything I do. I'm always trying to look through the lens of what would God want me to do before I do something or say something. And then I guess my other inspirations would just be my life story, the things I've gone through, whether they were good or bad choices in my life. Those things have helped me be who I am now, and they've helped me to put them into my stories in ways that I can hopefully help others either not repeat my mistakes or see that there's a light at the end of their tunnel when they make the same mistake I may have made.
Wow, that is very beautiful. Thank you, Anna. I think right now you're in a good place, and you said something very important that I think everyone should listen to, that you're always careful before you say something or write something. And I think that is the humility of where God wants us, especially as Christian writers and authors, to just be in a place of obedience. That's it, of when to move and what to do. And thank you for sharing, Anna. All right, now let's get to that beautiful book, The Right Way to Say Goodbye. You said it's inspired by God, but tell us a little bit about the content of the book. What's the inspiration? Not the inspiration, but what's the idea behind The Right Way to Say Goodbye?
Well, the book is about a young man whose wife left him and their 5-year-old son, and he's trying to deal with his personal feelings about it, at the same time trying to keep his son from knowing anything about his wife, because he's very bitter towards her for what she did. And he's got a lot of unforgiveness and anger, and he's not a believer. And his son is, and his son just tries to help him, and it just makes his father angrier until he just has his moment. And it's just a good story of trying to keep a marriage alive even when it seems like it's done. And it's also a story of overcoming bitterness and anger and resentment and finding forgiveness and faith in God, which is what we need in this life if we want to succeed.
Beautiful.
So that's pretty much what it is.
And I would say this is a book that any and everyone can read because it has such an awesome content behind it. You know, forgiveness, you know, letting go, moving on. These are the basic things people face. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for sharing. And also thank you for answering this beautiful call for leading our readers. I hope that you guys will go and check our book out. So, Anna, if persons want to purchase this book, where can they go and what's the cost?
They can get it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. I know there's many different stores throughout the world. If you type in the name of the book and put my name next to it in a search, it'll send you to many different locations. But the main ones are Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And I think it's $18.98.
Okay, beautiful. So there you have it, listeners. The Lady Anna Murby over there in Connecticut, our author and our music composer for you. Anna, it was a beautiful pleasure having you with us. And we are honored for being your first host on radio. And most importantly, being the first person to hear your lovely work that is going awesome on market now. So Anna, have yourself a beautiful day and continue to do the good work that you're doing over there in USA.
Thank you so much. I hope maybe when I finish my second book, we can do it again.
Oh, definitely. I can't wait. All right. So talk soon now.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Not always had the strongest faith. I have always believed that things would fail. But Lord, through all the struggles, trials, tests, and aches, you brought me through. You brought me through. And Lord, despite my many, many mistakes, your love for me, it remains the same. So I won't let sticks or stones take my place. I worship you, King of glory, Lord Almighty. I worship you. Trouble in this world, we don't know who to turn to, but there's only one I can depend on, and Jesus, it's you. Though we're living in a troubled world and going through dark times, I know I'm safe if you're by my side. King of glory, Lord Almighty, I worship you. Merciful Father, my heart's desire is to worship you. Oh, you didn't have to die on the cross for my sins, but you chose to so I could live. For that I'm grateful. Lord, I'm grateful. For you are great.
Hey, what's up, family? How you living? This is Sarah V, and you're listening to the Lady Tracey Show.
Can't make them tell me how to pray. I can't be the only one who's excited to call your name. I can't be the only one who's a Christian and unashamed. I know I'm not the only one not addicted to likes and fame. Oh, but if that were the case, you will stay first. It's impossible to feel this way and keep it on the inside. All the things you did for me that I couldn't do for me, that is why I wear this smile. And who knows, and very few do. I've been at my lowest until you came through. The enemy had plans for me, but so do you. I know, yeah. When somebody saves your soul and makes you whole, you gotta scream and shout. My worship's at another place. If you don't understand, you're gonna put me out. But you might just have a hard time, cause under me alone, Yeshua's been good too. Worshipers around the world, make the praise come true. Cause I can't be the only one who's excited to call your name. I can't be the only one who's a Christian and unashamed. I know I'm not the only one not interested in likes and fame. Oh, but if that were the case, you will take first place. Jesus, can't quench my passion for the Lord. Jesus, you're the reason for the blessings that I see. And even when times get hard, I'm okay. I feel your favor surrounding me. When everything fails and people need an answer, I hope I'll be there, my King, to lift you up like a banner. But I can't be the only one who's excited to call your name. Oh, I can't be the only one who's a Christian and unashamed. Yeah. I know I'm not the only one not addicted to likes and fame. Oh, but if that were the case, you will stay first, Jesus. Oh, the earth may shake and winds may blow, but you'll remain the same. Strongest love I've ever known, and power in your name. The weak find refuge in your arms, so every chance I get I'll write a song to tell of what you've done. But I can't be the only one who's excited to call your name, Jesus. I can't be the only one who's a Christian and unashamed. I know I'm not the only one not interested in likes and fame. Oh, but if that were the case, you will stay first. Jesus, I can't be the only one who's excited. Shout down the mountain tops, and I can't be the only one. I know I could never be alone. I know I'm not the only one not addicted to likes and fame. Oh, but if that were the case, you will stay first. Break it all.
For your grace is sufficient to keep us. For your strength is made perfect when we're weak.
When the road is long and heavy, when it's dark and darkened, see clearly, I will lift my eyes to the hills from whence my help cometh. My help it comes from you. Lead me, oh, lead me, oh, lead me to where I've never been before, a place I've never seen before. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. Carry me over. When the road is long and heavy, when it's dark and so clearly, I will lift mine eyes to the hills from whence my help cometh. My help it comes from you. Lead me, oh, lead me out, lead me to where I've never been before, a place I've never seen before. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. You're mighty, you're stronger than any other. One thing that I desire of you, that I may dwell here with you forever. I'm chasing no other. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I'll say of the Lord, my everything, you're my fortune. My God, you will cover us with your face, and under your wings you will hide us. Your truth shall be our shield and buckler. Cover us, like a bridge, take us over. Carry me over, carry me over, lead me on, lead me. Carry me over, lead me, oh, lead me.
myself. Father, help me. Father, help me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. Hallelujah. Oh, can't do it without you. Hallelujah. Oh. Hallelujah. We gonna use you. Oh. Hallelujah.
We are back. We are back with our radio interview. And of course, you have heard from a few, but we are here continuing the radio interview segment with Sharifa. ZS Lewis. Sharifa is a U.S. Air Force retired veteran's wife. Sharifa is a mom of 2 kids and also a grandmother. She is a former early childhood educator, and also she is running her own organization. But let's hear a little bit for ourselves. Sharifa is indeed here to share with you a little bit about her book, and let's see what else. So welcome, Sharifa. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you, Lady Tracey? I'm great.
Perfect. How is it in Virginia over there?
Well, right now we have a little rain and it's gotten cold, but it's good overall.
Awesome. And I am just excited about your work, which makes me, want to hear a bit about you. So in a nutshell, I want you to tell not just me, but our listeners today, who is Sharifa Lewis? What is it that we need to know?
Hi, well, Sharifa Lewis, myself. I am originally from Ohio, from a small place called Alliance. Shout out to Alliance. And I grew up where my mother was a school teacher, and I got married at a young age, had children at a young age, which I was a teen mom. And I've traveled all across. I've lived in England and Germany and all across the United States because, again, my husband was in the military. And I was an early childhood educator for years. I literally went from an assistant teacher to a lead teacher to a supervisor to an executive director to an education director. So I've worked in all facets of early education. And I'm a huge advocate of early childhood education as well as early childhood literacy. Early literacy is very important to me. And so a part of my dream was always to write a book. And I always loved to draw as a child. So writing a book and illustrating this book, My Name Makes Me Feel Special, has always been a dream of mine. So it just finally came to pass last year. So it's my passion to always help people. That is my passion, to help children and families and all facets. And, you know, that's just who I am.
Wow, that is impacting, Sharifa. Thank you so much for sharing. And I noticed that you're not just a children advocate, but a woman's advocate. Do you want to share a little bit about that side as well?
Yes. So I have an organization that I started almost 5 years ago called Distinguished Intelligent Lady. And it's actually based upon my name. And so the concept behind it is I empower ladies of all ages to encourage and educate them in all facets. I've done workshops. I used to do workshops monthly on different topics such as financial literacy, building self-esteem, awareness, different things, anything that pertains to ladies in particular. So I always am pushing encouragement. That is my thing. I want to encourage women to do their best in all the things they do so that they can be all who God called them to be and pursue the passions that they have and interests that they have. Another thing that we do that is very popular in our organization is vision boards. I've done many vision board workshops, and I actually travel with it. So it's not just in one location. I travel and do workshops as well. I've done team building exercises and the importance of working as a team, even as women, and whether you go to school or whether you work in a job place or in church organizations, it's in that we teach, you know, how important it is to work together. Okay. But the whole overall concept of DIL for short is it's just empowering ladies to be the best that they can be and not to give up and to have hope. And I also am a huge advocate of mental health, in the facet of it's important that you take care of your mental health. You know, I have a testimony of going through depression myself, and so I'm a huge advocate for that. I just believe it's about being unique, and that everybody is a distinguished, intelligent lady. It's just not me. And we're actually coming up on our 5-year anniversary, and I'm doing a virtual conference that will be on May 1st, actually. If anybody can attend, it's going to be virtual. It's going to be, the title is going to be called How Do I See Myself? We're going to have fun. We're going to have 3 different panels, and it's just about healing emotional healing. So I'm looking forward to that and to share that platform with women from all over. I don't care, from all facets, all backgrounds. Everyone is always welcome when it comes to DIL. And I'm looking forward to, after this pandemic is over, to getting back out there and doing more workshops in person. And I have done a few virtually too, and I'm just trying to get back out there again. So everyone is welcome to do that.
Wow, thank you so much, Sharifa. And if person want to get involved in this workshop, how can they do it? Is there a cost, or is it just be on the platform?
So there will be a cost. I actually have a meeting tonight with my team, and we're actually just finalizing all of our plans, how much it will be, who our guests will be, you know, our giveaways. We actually are giving away our first scholarships this year. We have 2. One will be for Scholastic, and one will just be to help a lady or a young lady. Because again, like I stated, I was a teen mom. I want to be able to help a young mom or a young lady that's overcoming. And so I'll have more information. You can reach out to me on my platforms on Instagram and Facebook, Distinguished Intelligent Lady. And Perfect. I'll have all information posted on there, and you can see that as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sharifa. Maybe I can be involved. The 1st of April, let me say, the 1st of April is my birthday. So it would be someplace that maybe I should be.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
on May 1st.
Oh, May. Gotcha. All right. Perfect. All right, Sharifa. Now let's get to that book. The book is just so interesting. And people, let me say she did her own illustration. Sharifa is an illustrator as well, a woman of all trade and art in itself. Her book, My Name Makes Me Feel Special. Let's get to this book. I am aware, as you said before, that you work with kids and your personal experience is what made you write this book. But tell me about the art itself and how did you get the inspiration in getting this art done? Because I noticed a lovely lady's on the cover, or is it a little girl? And yeah, can you just tell us a little bit about this?
So what made me draw it? Well, one, I love to draw since I was a little girl. And initially I was kind of hesitant about, putting my pictures out there like that. I could have hired someone to kind of bring it to life even more through digital, which I'm doing that on my next project. Mm-hmm. But as far as the drawings here, I said, no, I want this to be just my raw talent.
Wow.
Just put it up there. Just so that, it's just me in the book. It wasn't digital. It's just me in the book. And actually, I drew the pictures as close to the depiction of what I look like and my mother looked like even back then, because it's based on me when I was like 8 or 9 years old in the 3rd grade. So because it is based on a true story.
Okay.
So I did have curly hair, mm-hmm. and I just wanted to show what that was. And even in drawing the pictures, if you look at the cover and you look even at some of the pictures in the book, I wanted to draw me and how I look. So I have a gap. So if you look on the cover, I do have a gap.
Okay.
If you look in the back of the book, I'm pigeon-toed. Okay. So I thought I wanted to draw myself and how I look to also represent and to let children know, you should be proud, not just in your name, but in how you look.
Okay.
I'm proud of my gap. I'm proud, I haven't always been proud of being pigeon-toed. I didn't like it, but I am pigeon-toed. So that's why I wanted to put those in the book as well. So that's where behind the drawings, why I was inspired to draw it like I did.
It's beautiful. And you know what I think, that when you do your own work and you can actually, relate to what you do, I think it's more special, because I too am an illustrator. I do my own work. I write books, I write children's books, and I find it very interesting when I do my own work. Of course, I have my illustrator, but those that I do myself is a bit more meaningful. So good job, Sharifa. I think that this was an awesome piece of art for you, and especially because it represents you. It's very unique. So if persons want this book, how can they get it, and what's the price?
So my book is available on Amazon.com, and the price is $9.99.
Oh, perfect. All right. So is there anyone that you'd like to shout out before you go quickly?
I would like to shout out my mother, who was the visionary behind my name. She named me, and you'll see that in the book. And also my husband, who always supports me. My husband is a great supporter of me. Whatever dream I have, he's like, go for it. You can do it, babe. Go for it. So I want to shout out my husband, Colin. He's awesome. He's always supported me. I'm working on some other projects right now, and he's like, go ahead, just do it, So having someone behind you or beside you that is pushing you and motivating you and encouraging you to follow your dreams is important.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much, Sharifa. So there you have it, listeners. The lady Sharifa Lewis over there in Virginia, USA, our author, our illustrator, and of course our woman's advocate. Thank you so much, Sharifa. You've been a great inspiration to our listeners and to myself, and we're looking forward to hear some more from you for the coming future. All right. So keep up the good work you're doing over there, and we're looking forward to hear some more from you. Bye-bye now.
Script of Virtue Collections. We sell journals, planners, children and adult books, inspirational books, educational books. Our extra service includes song blogging, music, career counseling, advertisement, promotion, graphic designing, CD covers, book covers. For more information, contact us at 1-876-546-4158 or email us at scriptofvirtuecollections@gmail.com, or you can visit us at facebook.com Script of Virtue Collections.
Are you looking for a place to stay when you are in Jamaica? Well, look no more. It's the ultimate freedom bed and breakfast, Beagles Drive, Brighton, Santa Cruz.
Come along, I make we have some nice time tonight.
It's the place that offers somewhere to stay with a difference. You wake up in the morning with the smell of our Jamaican style breakfast. Single occupancy, $65, double $85, and 3 people, just $110. Call us today, 416-301-2698, 1-876-997-6589, 1-876-840-5144, or visit our website, ultimatefreedombnb.com, or email us at ultimatefreedomjamaica@gmail.com. It's the ultimate freedom bed and breakfast, Beagles Drive, Brighton, Santa Cruz, Jamaica. It's the place that customers come first.
Come along, slow and easy.
That was some interesting testimony for you, and of course interviews. I don't want to just end it like this. I want to keep the presence of God among us. Ladies and gentlemen, some more gospel music for you right here on the Lady Tracey Show. Don't go anywhere. That's an order. Yes.
He has given me victory. Oh, my God has given me victory. He has given me victory. Oh. All the days of my life I praise you. Everything that I have now you give to me, Baba. Lord, I say for your love I'm grateful. Yes, you love me plenty, you came to die for me. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, I am that I am. Ooh, oh, I search around, there's no one else like you. Lion of Judah, you're the man in battle. God has given me victory. He has given me victory. God has given me victory. God has given me victory. He has given me victory. Hallelujah. 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 Come and see what the Lord has done for me. He has taken away my sorrows and now I'm free. I got me, hallelujah, bro. I got my hallelujah, power. Because of Jesus, every day I shall get it. Double, heavenly blessing, I am at receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always the follow me. Yeah. He has given me victory. He has given me victory. God has given me victory. God has given me victory. He has given me victory. He has given me victory. Hallelujah. 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 If Jesus has given you victory, come let's dance, let's give him praises now. If Jesus has given you victory, come let's dance, let's give him praises now. Because of Jesus, every day I shall get it. Double, heavenly blessing, now him I receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always the follow. Yeah. He has given me victory. Almighty Father has given me victory. Oh, He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. 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 Because of Jesus, every day now shall I do. Double, heavenly blessings that He might receive. God, Your grace and mercy is always to follow me.
1,000 lie, 2,000 bad mind, 3,000 loss. What a whole heap of sin to get rid of. How me I go do this? Boy, me I tell you. A little bad mind plus a little red eye. Little teeth in plus a little tell lie. Little sexual sin I hope you're working. And by time you look you turn a little hell guy. Sin not so much till sin multiply. And I add to the sky as the time went by. Sin plus sin equal more sin. Sin plus the blood of Jesus will not equal to no sin.
If Jesus washed your sins away, let me see you hands up in the air. If you know you're safe and sanctified, wave your hands and say,
Divine mathematics.
if Jesus washed your sins away, let me see your hands up in the air. If you know you're safe and sanctified, wave your hands and say,
God's spirit plus the water equal to land. God bread plus the dust, well that equal to man. Let us make and it equal to one. The first man pan the land equal to Adam. Adam rip plus God and equal to woman. One woman to one man equal to God plan. Sin plus sin equal more sin. Sin plus the blood of Jesus, well that equal to no sin. The woman from the man, well it equal to Eve. Serpent in the garden equal deceive the serpent. Eve go believe. Now to make mankind equal to God grieve. Adam sin, now the garden them have to leave. Adam knew Eve, but then she conceived. Then sin plus sin equal more sin. Sin plus the blood of Jesus, well that equal to no sin. Them conceive and it equal to Abel. God like the offering him put pan the table. Cain get jealous and it make him unstable. Till murderer equal to Cain label. God never get confused like Babel. He had a plan for Joseph plus Mary plus a stable. Sin plus sin equal more sin. Sin plus the blood of Jesus, well that equal to no sin.
if Jesus washed your sins away, let me see you hands up in the air. If you know you're safe and sanctified, wave your hands and say,
Divine mathematics.
if Jesus washed your sins away, let me see your hands up in the air. If you know you're safe and sanctified, wave your hands and say,
Me I go take it little further to the days of Noah. Man sin had so much till God plan a big shower. Now I tell the people that a flood shall devour, but them laugh instead of them sin them go scour. Sin make kingdom lose them power and chop down great men like a lawnmower. Sin plus sin equal more sin. Sin plus the blood of Jesus, well that equal to no sin. When you add lust to lust equal master. Keep on add that equal fornication. And if you don't stop sexually sinning, it add up to something the Bible call mind reprobation. Add sin to sin and you shall regret. Cause the wages of sin that equal to death. Sin plus sin equal more sin. Sin plus the blood of Jesus, well that equal to no sin. But take it little further to the place where get nice. God plus his mercy equal to Christ. But man heart did cold like ice. So them add him to the cross, but them never know it equal to life. Listening wisdom equal the wise. Me plus the singer equal good advice. But sin plus sin equal more sin. Sin plus the blood of Jesus, well that equal to no sin.
if Jesus washed your sins away, let me see you hands up in the air. If you know you're safe and sanctified, wave your hands and say,
Divine mathematics.
if Jesus washed your sins away, let me see you hands up in the air. If you know you're
Bless your
safe
name,
and
Jesus.
sanctified, I just the most yeah. While the Bible says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Close to the God.
Father, we love you every time. Yeah, you're my child.
I wanna be close to you, Jesus. Don't wanna be far away. Hey, hey, hey. I wanna be close to you, Jesus. Don't wanna be far away. Hey, hey, hey.
Well, like
Lord God, each and every day. Living in your presence, I will never go astray. I praise and worship without delay. Yeah, yeah. Lord, I want to wrap myself around you, and I want to tell you that I love you. Cause when I'm in your presence I can't help myself but to express myself. But I want drop of blood until the day walk away. Cause I will always praise him in gospel reggae. I got to read my Bible so me not go astray. Cause in your eyes our life is like I wanna be close to you. I know you're alone in a journey, Jesus. Don't wanna be far away. Hey, hey, hey. I wanna be close to you.
I've been in the outer court
Jesus,
too long.
don't wanna be far away.
So listen me.
Hey, hey.
So when me shut me eye and lift me hand in a the place, I saw me one day a 19 tussle land in a the place. That can't happen without relationship. That's why me have to be a diligent man in a the race. When all the children I got me as one in a the place. Like the upper room it a go grand in a the place. Me no want no rock figure out, me a play my part. Me no want stick standing on me place. And the solid rock me them me standing at the grace. If God praise a pillar me belong in a the case. Me want Jesus see me so much that him tell him Father every man in this man in
I wanna be close to you, Jesus. Don't wanna be far away. How many of you don't want to be far away? That was the man Kevin Smith. With close to you. My people sad to say we gotta go. This is where we turn the curtains down. Of course, right about now. Yeah. It was just an awesome journey. Spinning and sharing and rejoicing and giving God thanks. Another beautiful Sunday morning right here on the Lady Tracey Show. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you guests, thank you listeners, thank you Unity Live Radio. You have all been a great company. Yes indeed. You know where to find us for a recap on YouTube or Facebook fan page. That's the Lady Tracey Show fan. We're also over there on Twitter at Details to Tracey. That's Details to Tracey. Don't forget that today's show is also sponsored by Script of Virtue Collections. If you need your books, planners, or song blogging, music counseling, find them. Their number is 876-367-7413, or you can always go to their website at scriptofvirtue.business.site. Thank you so much for being with us. What good, man? And continue to have yourself a fabulous Sunday. I am your girl Tracey, aka Lady Tracey. Peace out.
That's all I want to stay close to your Lord God each and every day. Living in your presence, I will never go astray. I praise and worship without delay. Yeah. Lord, I want to wrap myself around you.